Hi, it's Jannie for Hello Prime, and I'm looking at the pound US dollar. We had a pretty strong sell-off on the pound US dollar after this morning's news on the pound, and now we at a support level. I'll just show you on the 1 hour time frame. If I just zoom out a little bit, you see those two horizontal lines. They're basically coming off these two candles, the body of those candles, and obviously the lower wick as well. So we're in that zone now, and on the 15-minute time frame, we did get that little impulse move, but you don't trade the impulse because the risk is just too big. You want to see a pullback, ideally a higher low, and then pushing back up. But in this case, we didn't get a higher low, but we are trading back at this support level here, all right, off that impulse move. So we're getting now this bullish candle. Now, this bullish candle will first have to break the high of this last close candle, and that's when I'll enter this trade. So let's see if I can get that. Right, so we first made a new low here, and now we're pushing back up. So we could get that break any minute now. There we go. All right, so I just took that trade. My stop loss is going to be just below. Oh, I can't really move that. Let me just delete that line. My stop loss is going to be just below this candle, right? That just pierced through. That's going to be my stop loss, and my take profit. For now, I think we're going to make a V shape all the way to the top and perhaps even higher. So let's just let this trade play out, and then I'll manage it accordingly. All right, so this trade pretty much moved immediately into my favor from the moment I entered into this trade. So just a really nice push to the upside. Just want to show you the risk I'm taking on this trade. I'm taking, if I just take my cursor over to that stop loss, you'll see I'm risking $1,485. And at the moment, I'm up just over $3,000. We had two news events on the dollar, and there was a bit of a shuffle going on, and then finally it found direction. So we're now pushing, we're very close to this high here. So I'm currently up just over $5,000 in profit. Right, I left this trade open overnight. Yesterday, we had two news events on the dollar, and price was, you know, just doing nothing really. I was expecting a nice little push to the upside, but nothing happened. So I left the trade open overnight, and today we're getting this push to the upside. So I'm in profit, about a 1 to 10 risk reward ratio. So you can see the profit is about just under $15,000. So I'm going to close this trade now, even though I do think this has potential to go up even further. So how did I know that this trade had the potential to go to a 1 to 10 or even perhaps even more? Well, it wasn't obviously just that support level where I entered the trade. There were multiple confluences on multiple time frames. Now, if you want to know how to do analysis to identify these types of setups, watch our live stream. Monday to Friday, there are up to 9 different coaches. I'm in session 2 if you want to see exactly how I do my analysis, but that's where you're going to learn and see how to identify these kind of opportunities. Thanks for watching.
Hola Prime, trade with transparency.